For most of us, the appearance of poppies are an annual reminder to think of those affected by conflict. But what if you've experienced man's inhumanity to man firsthand? What does Remembrance Sunday mean to you then? Well, our reporter Lisa Summers has been to meet one such man.
In the autumn sunshine, veterans and their families gathered. The opening of this garden of remembrance in the lead up to Armistice Day focuses the mind.
Poppies bring vibrant colour into dark and desolate places.
The wreaths in memory of those who'd fallen. But for those who have lived through conflict, the memories never fade.
Normandy was my first experience, and I have a picture in my mind, and it was like a moonscape. The smell of death was everywhere.
Ian Forsyth is 92. He served with the 15th to 19th King's Royal Hussars in the Royal Armoured Corps. He lost 3 tanks and many colleagues during the war.
If you get out and you're watching your tank going up in flames, you're praying that the people in it, on the other side of the gun, got out as well. It's a rotten feeling.
The memories all too vivid.
When you start, you think you're going to change everything. And then you forget what you're doing. And you, instead of fighting for the freedom of other people, you're fighting to survive. And it wasn't until we arrived at the gates of Belsen concentration camp that we understood why we actually were there. There were bodies everywhere. We were told, don't feed them, don't let them out. But that was too much for some of them. And food was thrown over the fence, which was the wrong thing to do, because the folk at the back trampled over the folk at the front. That's something that haunts me yet.
Ian has volunteered for Poppy Scotland for more than 40 years. It helps, he says, to talk about his experiences. It is a time for generations to reflect, to remember those who've lost their lives serving their country.
I think when we joined the army, boys of my age, we all thought we were going to change the world. And we didn't.
Lisa Summers, reporting Scotland, Edinburgh.